Hey, how's everybody doing out there tonight? If you're watching this, first thing do is hit that thumbs up button. Let's get the algorithm working good. Second, tell me where you're watching from. We're Sharpen Right Services. We're located in League City, Texas. We sharpen salon, barber, and pet grooming shears, clipper blades, sewing and industrial scissors, and just about any kind of knife. We're doing pet grooming shears for a dog groomer this evening. Thought I'd turn the camera on and say hello to everyone out in the world. I hope you're having a wonderful evening, morning, or day, wherever you're watching from. Mark, thanks for watching. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. It is appreciated. These are curved grooming shears. And one side has a serration on it, so I didn't sharpen one side of the blade. I left it the way it is. Hopefully it's going to cut well. But you can see they're curved. So I've got to work that ride line right there, which is the inside cutting edge of the blade. I don't know if y'all can see that reflection of that line. And so the only way to do that is with some kind of curved stone. And I use a piece of PVC pipe with an abrasive wrapped around it. I think it produces a more consistent edge. That's just my opinion. Looks good. Well, tell me where you're watching from. Massachusetts. Well, thanks for watching from Massachusetts. Well, thanks for watching from Troy, Ohio. Is it cooling off on the East Coast and in, hey, what's going on, Matt? Well, we're doing pet grooming shears this evening. I've got like 9 pairs to do. I've done this is the second pair I've done. I didn't turn the camera on the first one. We're going to test these out. I only sharpened one blade because one blade is serrated and it didn't look too bad. That's nice. It's pretty cool here this evening. It's only 72 in my shop right now. We've had really windy conditions all day here in Southeast Texas. Finally a front came through. All right, I gotta go bump these on the pad. Hang on one second. All right, well, hopefully these are good and sharp. We're going to put them together and see if we can get them to cut. They didn't cut too bad. They weren't folding fur or anything like that. Yeah, 72 is not bad for Texas because we've been in the 80s and 90s up until this week. Those are tiny shears there. Hut Gordon, that's a tiny pair of shears. Oh, wrong one. I'll put that in the wrong place. Hang on. Feels good. All right, I'm going to do a dry tissue test first. I like to use dry one-ply tissue. It gives me a feel to the blade. I'm going to go back to the polishing pad. Kind of felt a little crunch on that first cut. I didn't see that I left a burr, but you never know. This is a little leather chamois, and I can really feel that blade sometimes. So most of these dog groomers are only going to use the first 1.5 inches of the shear, and those are cutting real well. The next thing I like to try is wow, in the 30s already. My son is up in north of Cheyenne, Wyoming, working. And he said it was 20-something degrees the other morning when he went to the job site. I didn't see what it was today. We got a front coming across the Midwest and to the south. It's our first front. That's cutting really well. So this is just fake fur, and you can see it just cuts that fake fur really well. So last thing I'm going to try is, this is rabbit pelt, and I want to check that tip and see if it cuts that, and it just cuts it clean as can be. It's not pulling that very fine fur. So she could trim a cat with this. I don't know if she grooms cats or not, but most of these groomers just do dogs, but those are cutting really well. So we'll do our final adjustment and lubricate them, then go to the next pair. That feels really good. The tension feels good. What is going on here? There we go. Oh. There we go. That feels real good. All right, let's go to the next pair. Next ones we have are thinning shears. Let's see how these cut. I like to use these end ramps. You know what? That cut's incredible. I'm gonna leave these as is. I'm going to text her and say, hey, I don't think you need to. Well, it may be pulling. Those are not pulling. Well, yeah, they are at the tip. They're pulling right at the tip. So we're going to sharpen them. Hey Dale, what's happening, buddy? So that bayonet you did, Dale, looked like something from the Civil War. That was pretty cool. I was checking that out. I don't do many bayonets, but this guy brings me a lot of knives. He's a knife collector, so I sharpen a lot of knives for him, and so I didn't want to turn him down. And then he bought a knife. He bought a knife for me tonight, and I sliced my hands open on it. I have a few knives for sale, and I had a big scimitar butcher knife. He asked me if I had anything kitchen knives. I said the only thing I have left is the big scimitars, and he bought one, and I opened it out of the package and sliced my damn hand open. It's the kind of day I've had so far. I've been really busy today. And I've had to turn people down. That was pretty cool though, man. I like that. I liked both of those. Those were pretty cool pictures you posted. So I don't see any oddball wear on the tip of that. I always ask people about their bayonets and stuff they bring. I don't do swords. I will do a bayonet for a good client. A new client called me the other day and wanted me to do a bayonet, and I asked him. I said, "Where's the bayonet from?" He said it was his grandfather's from World War II, and I was like, you know, if you put an edge on that, you're ruining the value of an antique heirloom, because bayonets are not supposed to be sharp, especially those old ones. So hopefully I talked him out of messing with it. I told him I wouldn't sharpen it. He may find some other sharpener that will, but I wasn't going to destroy a real World War II bayonet that belonged to his grandfather. Now, if he just picked it up at the Army surplus store and it didn't have any sentimental meaning to him, oh, I'd sharpen it in a heartbeat. I'm constantly cutting myself on knives and shears, and I always cut myself on shears when I'm in a salon. And I'm a bleeder too. When I cut myself, it's bad. It's just a hazard of being a sharpener, I think. Well, 207 people watching. I hope you'll hit that thumbs up button. Dog's freaking out about something. I hope you'll hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing to the channel. It does help our little business down here in Texas out. I'm not sure what the dog is looking at. A lot of people walking their dogs this evening, and one of my dogs is looking out the gate. She freaks out. The other one will come out here and join her in a minute. Exactly. Don't mess with it, man. Well, Jack Kira, thanks for watching. I'm doing grooming tools for dog groomer. Thinning shears. This is 1,000 grit that I'm doing the inside ride line. There's just a little something at the tip. It was pulling hair at the tip, and I know you groomers use the tip a lot on these thinning shears, and you don't want them to catch the fur. So I'm trying to fix that, and I don't know. There's just a little haze right there. I think I got it. And I can see right now there's damage. There's damage to that last tooth. So that's probably where it's catching. Oh, I can feel it. I can feel there's just a little something there. Whether she's dropped it or something, I don't know. So we'll try to work it out. So I start with 1,000 grit, and we'll finish with a 6,000 grit. 1,500 grit would be more than enough. So I got the little spot out. I still feel something, but we're gonna ramp this at the end with an emery board. So I feel pretty confident we got it. A little bit more, and I'm gonna go over this stone one more time. That's just my procedure. All right, we're gonna go to the flat hone now. Appreciate y'all popping in, saying hello to me. Keep me company. Just me and the dog right now. I may not do all these shears tonight. I've got 6 more pairs after this. I told her I wouldn't have all these until about noon tomorrow. I'm pretty tired. I've been out here since 8 o'clock this morning. Had a lot of knives to do today. And I meant to sharpen my own knives. I'm going deer hunting this weekend, and I haven't sharpened my knives for it. Yes. I'm going to take a pass at this, but I think it's... Oh, you got to use the Sharpie. How are you going to know the angle if you don't use the Sharpie? You can't just guess at it. I mean, I guess you can guess. But why guess? Why not use the Sharpie? Now, what color Sharpie do you use? I'll use the red. I use the red when I do the salon and barber shears and pet grooming shears. I seem to be able to see it better on a chrome or a polished surface. Whereas a knife, I use a black Sharpie. I can see the black better on the knife. I even use the Sharpie when I use a whetstone. I'm gonna move the camera a little bit. I got this all jacked up, don't I? Now these are beveled edge, so I'm not having to convex them. I got a nice burr. The burr's coming off. I'm going to go ahead and clean this with a little alcohol and get the marker off. 356 people watching. Please hit that thumbs up button, and if you're at least interested in a sharpening service and how I do things, please subscribe to the channel. Yeah, for some reason I just can't see the black marker as well on a highly polished surface. I mean, obviously this is not highly polished, it's black, but the edge is hey, stop, go lay down. All right, sorry people. Now both dogs have come out here. They see something. I think they see a squirrel. I'm gonna leave that there. I have a gate in my shop that they can look out, but they can't get out. And the squirrels taunt them. All right, we're gonna leave that pad right there because we're gonna go back over here. I've tried blue and I've tried the black. The red seems to work the best on these for me. I'm colorblind, so it's what you get used to. The guy that trained me, he liked blue, and I've got a couple blue markers around here. And I like these really fat ones like this. And for the longest time, Sharpie didn't have them in red. It was only black that I could find. And I found these on Amazon. If I find some blue ones, I'll buy those and try those. I got some tiny blue ones. So we're gonna go back to the stone. Squirrel! We got a squirrel. That's enough. That's enough. Hey, that's enough. Stop. Colorblind Brothers Unite. Well, it's not easy, man. It's not easy. My wife and I argue over color all the time. Like, what is that? Said it looks orange to me. She'll go, that's pink. Okay. So I think it's looking good. There was just a little damage here at the tip on this one, on both blades actually. And I think I got it looking real good. I know it's hard to see on the camera, but there was a little issue right there, and it was pulling hair. And this one was too. There was a little issue right there. I'm gonna work this one more time, even though I've already worked it on a 1000 stone. I'm going to do a little bit more, try to work that tip a little bit around the stone. I haven't done any stone maintenance in a few shears, so this stone is not perfectly flat right now. Cut it out. Hey, stop. Go lay down. Go lay down. Looks good. All right, we're going to go to the next stone. We're going to go to the 5,000 stone. Actually, this is a 6,000, I think. Yeah, 6,000. I have a 5,000. I couldn't remember which one I had up here. So it won't take much. You don't really need a 5,000 stone to work the inside ride lines. 3,000 is more than enough. Just a little bit still at that tip. We'll See if I can take that down a little more at the tip. That looks good. All right, so we're going to do this one now. The other blade. Well, if you're watching out there, tell me where you're watching from. And what time is it where you're at? Well, thanks for watching from the UK. Ian, no, if you really can't, if you don't have the right equipment and the skill to do it, it's not going to work for you. You'll do more damage than good to her salon shears. You wouldn't believe how many times I get a husband coming to see me and saying, somebody messed up the shears. I know dang well the husband tried to sharpen it like a knife. So I would tell you, don't try to sharpen. Hey Vincent, I'm in League City. I'm just south of you, buddy. I'm down in Galveston County. Colton, Oklahoma. Is it cold in Dallas and Oklahoma? It's gotten chilly down in South Texas. Yeah, Ian, don't even try it. Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Oh man, Missouri. You just don't want to make your wife mad. Florida? Yeah, it was crazy windy down here, man. My gas grill got knocked over. I got to go get my gas grill picked up. I looked out on the back porch and it was laying on its side. Hey, we needed some cold weather though. It's been brutally hot here in Texas and Oklahoma. So we got some winter finally. Well, winter. It's not really winter, is it? I'm going deer hunting this weekend and I don't want to have to wear shorts deer hunting. And I have worn shorts. Yeah, it's crazy. The winds kind of died down this evening here, but this afternoon it was brutal. Finally had a front going through. It was like 90 degrees in my shop 2 days ago. Carrie, thanks for watching from Australia. Oh, muzzle loader, huh? No, I'm gonna hunt with a 308. Don't tell anybody that. I like to have lots of firepower. I probably won't shoot a deer. I'll shoot a hog if I see one, but I probably won't shoot a deer. Unless I just see something that's, oh, the Woodmaster. Oh, really? You got a 308 Woodmaster? That is a great gun. I've wanted a Woodmaster for a long time. I'd like to have a 243 Woodmaster, and they're really hard to find. I wish Remington still made one. Well, you hunter guys, I'm going to use an AR. I know nobody wants to hear that on a hunt. Can you kill a kangaroo in Australia? Can you hunt kangaroos? I couldn't shoot a kangaroo. Who could shoot a kangaroo? All right, they feel pretty good. It's still catching at the tip. All right, hang on. I'm going to try a little something here on the, I'm not going to move the camera. Oh, you can't eat a kangaroo. Come on. You're breaking my heart, man. You're breaking my heart. I mean, come on. It's a kangaroo. All right, let's see if it'll cut now. Still not at the tip. Not great. Let me go back. What Nora Jean, you can go to my website, sharpenright.com, and you can contact me through my website. Are you here in the United States? I mean, I'll do international if you want to pay the shipping. I had somebody contact me from Iran, and I'm more than happy to do it, but I can't ship anything to Iran. So Norgene, you can call me or text me from my site. Thanks for watching from Germany. Clipper blades are $8 a piece. I don't know about Germany. What's in Germany? Richmond, Virginia. You can ship it to me from Richmond. Sharpenright.com. That's my website. I've got a message feature on there. You can message me or you can email me. Well, thanks, Norma Jean. I'll fix you up if you. I've got a sharpener in Virginia that you should probably talk to. I'm in Texas. Email me or text me and I'll give you a sharpener in Virginia. I've got a couple of friends that are sharpeners in Virginia that I know of. I mean, you're more than welcome to send it to Texas. But I think I can find one closer to you. Shears are $20 a piece. All right, we got a pair of curved gib gaiters. I'm just going to go straight to the fur to test them, and they're just kind of catching at the tip. They're always worn out at the tip. That's the typical. The dog groomers usually wear the tips out. Norma Jean, I'll have to look it up. I'm not in front of my computer to tell you what the guys' names are. So send me an email or send me a text from my website and I'll find the guys for you. And it's not Bob. I'm trying to think of the guy that's in Richmond or in Virginia. I have a whole sheet that's got everybody around the country, or people around the country that I recommend. I don't recommend everybody. Yeah, poor Bob. Yeah, most of the sharpeners are old, and so we die. You know, old guys die ultimately, so I'm old. I'm gonna die. Hopefully not anytime soon. Hey, I'll be right back. I got somebody coming to the door. All right, sorry about that. Carrie, there's a lot of good sharpeners down in Australia. I follow a couple of them. I can't remember the one on YouTube that I follow. He's got a YouTube channel. It's fantastic. No, it just depends, Nora. It depends on the shear that whether I hone them or not. Apprentices. I don't really get any apprentices. The dog. I don't get any apprentices, but I do teach sharpening. So actually, on Monday and Tuesday of next week, I've got a lady coming from Colorado to Texas for me to teach her how to do exactly this. Colton, tell me where you're at again. I'm sorry. Well, my dog is barking at squirrels right now. That's what she's barking at. So if you want to hunt squirrels in Texas, there's plenty of squirrels. Stop it, Maya. Oh yeah, upholstery scissors. I do a lot of upholstery scissors. I got some upholstery shops. That's good business for me. Dog groomers are my biggest business. I'm in a very densely populated urban area, so there's a lot of Oklahoma. Okay. Hey, Colton, where you at? What part of Oklahoma are you in? I got a buddy in Ardmore that's a sharpener. And I got one in Oklahoma City too. Artichoke, I'm using my iPhone. I've tried to use webcams and different stuff. The iPhone seems to work the best. And this is a live stream, so. There's no squirrels in Australia? Who knew that? I don't know where Ponca City is. And I have to be honest, the only part of Oklahoma I've been in is the Panhandle, coming from Colorado back to Texas. I didn't know there was no squirrels. Squirrels do not have rabies. No squirrels with rabies that I've ever heard of in Texas. Artichoke, why were you asking? Does it look bad and sound bad? Oh, stop it. They didn't use kangaroo in their shoes. Who uses kangaroo in their shoes? You're just making that up. That's funny, huh? But I bet it would be really good to have kangaroo in your shoes if you were like a high jumper or something like that. Kangaroo in your shoes. I tell you what, this thing needed some help. I'm going to get a little aggressive here. Logan, thanks for popping in. Appreciate everybody watching out there. I hope you hit that thumbs up button, and also hope you subscribe to the channel. We're Sharpen Right Services. We're located in League City, Texas. League City's halfway between Houston and Galveston on the Texas Gulf Coast. We sharpen salon, barber, and pet grooming shears. That's what we're doing this evening, is pet grooming shears for a dog groomer. We also sharpen clipper blades, sewing and industrial scissors, and just about any kind of knife. Who knew? Who knew that they used kangaroo? Now this is a 240 grit here, Vincent. I got to get aggressive. This thing, whoever sharpened this last put a really bad edge on it. I don't normally use a 240, but I'm tired of playing around here. I'm tired. This is a 600. I write 600 on it. 3M puts a 30 micron on it. 30 micron is virtually 600 grit. I never heard of micron until I started sharpening salon shears. Oh, wait till I get to that one. Oh, I'll see it. It's a polishing pad. I'm sorry. It's a real thin polishing. I use two different polishing pads. I got a thick polishing pad and a thin polishing pad. I'm almost there. See, that came off of this one, or did I not write it on it? This is an 1800 here. I'm sorry. Hang on. I know what it is, but everybody else doesn't. I know. This is 1800 grit. And I do write that on there. Raymond, where do you get them for? What do you get them for, and where do you get them? What the heck do you use them for? This is a polishing pad. That's a polishing pad, Vincent. It's really impacted with abrasive. I use aluminum oxide. And this one's really compacted, but I still like it. And I have a thick pad too. You can see the difference. No worries. So this is a thick, you can see how thick that one is. This is real thin. I have different ones for different things. Really? That's insane. Who knew that? I had no idea that they use kangaroo skins. Sorry, I just knocked y'all off. I knocked everybody off and they bailed out. Didn't mean to do that. I had no idea it was one of the strongest leathers available. Well, did you check out my YouTube channel? I have a couple different YouTube videos about my shop. It's a work in progress. Had no idea, Raymond. No idea. Well, thanks for watching. Now these are gib gaiters. They don't really have ride lines, but I'm just basically taking off the burr. Can you get kangaroo boots? Because I'm going to want a pair of kangaroo boots if I can get them. All right, I think these are going to cut pretty good. Like I said, these do not have ride lines, so I'm not going to work at the inside edge a whole lot. It's just to get the burr off of it. All right, we're going to put them back together and see if they cut better. I did notice one of the things, I don't think this had a washer on it. So this is missing the washer. So I'm going to go over here and clean these threads up with the Dremel tool, and then we're going to put a washer on them. So on every pair of shears, I guess maybe there is a washer there. It's just impacted. No, there's not. So I'm going to put a washer on there. Hey Colton, have a good one, buddy. Thanks for popping in. I hope you subscribed. Colton from Oklahoma. So we're going to find a washer here. I have different size washers in this little kit. Thanks, Nora. I will respond to you as soon as I can. It'll probably be in the morning. All All right, so that was missing a washer. I got them a little tight. Oh wow. So just the initial test with the one ply tissue, they're cutting really good. They're still too tight. Feels good. So here's the fake fur. Oh yeah, cutting great. So I went back to the polishing pad there. Oh yeah. So I had a little burr on there, and so they weren't cutting through the tip. So those are cutting great. Well guys, I'm gonna stop here for the night. I'm getting exhausted, and I've got a bunch more to sharpen. I got 5 more pairs to sharpen. I'm gonna do them in the morning. That's not bad. I may have to look for kangaroo boots. I don't know what they look like, but we'll see. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Pop in, say hello when I'm out sharpening. I try to do a live stream from time to time. Thanks, Carrie. I appreciate the conversation very much. It's getting dark here in Texas, almost 7 o'clock in the evening. Thank you folks for watching. Appreciate your support very much for the channel. It does help us out here in Texas. God bless everybody. Take care.